Hey everybody, Ali Craig here. And on this week's episode of Social Media for People Who Hate Social Media, let's talk about, social media and your life. Not about really fitting it in your life, but having you rethink of it as, life. Far too often we look at social media and we think of it as this outside force, almost, especially if you don't like it, like the boogeyman. Like it's sitting there, it's lurking, it's something you have to do. You don't really want to do it, but you're going to have to open the closet and see if the boogeyman's in there. And hopefully it won't kill you. But we need to reframe this conversation. For better or worse, it's not going anywhere, meaning social media is not going to leave. So we have to find a way in which you actually can begin to enjoy it in almost your everyday life, not necessarily your everyday life. And so just like in life, there are some things you love and some things you don't love. I always tell my brands that you need to have the 90% rule, 90-10. So 90% of the time, you need to love everything about your business. What you do on a daily basis, you need to love 90% of it. And then there can be that 10% of it that you don't love. The 10% of it where you're like, I don't really want to send out the invoices or pay the bills or whatever it is you don't love in your business. Same holds true with your social media and what that means for you and your business. You need to love 90% of it. So if that means you're going to be more on Instagram because you love the photography and you love creating posts like that, or if that means you're going to be more on Twitter because you love the brevity of it, how short and direct and to the point it is, and you like having those one-off one-liners, then do that. Love 90% of where you're posting and what you're posting, because that love affair, even if it isn't technically the best platform for your brand or technically the best, timing or whatever for your brand, so says the experts, then at least you love it. And that energy and that passion is more important than technically being on the right platform, especially in the moment. Down the way, once you begin to love this, maybe some of the angst and other things you'll begin to maybe appreciate in the other platforms. Or heck, maybe the other platforms will completely change, they'll go away, and something new will show up and you'll absolutely love it. So whatever it is, use the 90-10 rule to your advantage when it comes to your social media. Love 90% of what you're posting and where you're posting it. So whatever it takes to get you to post, if that means you have to create visuals or that means you have to create topics to talk on, whatever it is, where you're posting it, when you're posting it, who you're posting it to, and then the platforms in which you're communicating on, love 90% of it. And even if that's just one, choose the one and do the one. That step alone will begin to create massive changes for you. Slow and steady wins the race here, guys. It's all about consistency. Consistency in social media, just like in life, is what gets you the result. So if you're ever wondering, should I do that? Think about it. Would you do it in real life? Does it make sense to do it in real life? Does it work in real life? And if you're answering no, no, and no, don't do it. Simple as that. So take action today. Think about, what do you love to do when it comes to social media? What's 90% of that? Choose a platform, work the platform, do the platform, and do it consistently. And you will be well on your way, not just only to a successful life, but also to a successful brand as well.